The 1997 50-pence coin of the United Kingdom, Elizabeth II, and a Nation's Story. The 1997 50-pence coin of the United Kingdom is more than a piece of circulating currency. It is a small, durable artifact that captures layers of British history, identity, monarchy, and design evolution. Issued during the reign of Elizabeth II, this coin sits at the intersection of numismatics, economics, and cultural symbolism. To understand its full significance, one must explore the origins of the 50-pence denomination, the life and reign of the Queen whose portrait it bears, the artistic and technical design of the coin, and the historical context of Britain in the late 20th century. Origins of the 50-pence coin. The 50-pence coin was first introduced in 1969 as part of the United Kingdom's transition to a decimal currency system. Before decimalization, Britain used pounds, shillings, and pence, a system that dated back centuries and was notoriously complex. The shift to decimal currency culminated in Decimal Day, when the pound was divided into 100 new pence. The 50-pence coin was designed to replace the 10-shilling note. Its distinctive seven-sided, heptagonal shape made it immediately recognizable both visually and by touch, an important feature for accessibility. This shape would become one of the most iconic aspects of British coinage. The reign of Elizabeth II. The 1997 coin features the portrait of Elizabeth II, who reigned from 1952 to 2022. Her reign spanned a period of profound transformation in Britain and across the world. From the aftermath of World War II to the rise of the digital age, she remained a constant figure of continuity. By 1997, the Queen had been on the throne for 45 years. During her reign, Britain experienced the decline of the British Empire and the rise of the Commonwealth, economic challenges and reforms, social change and modernization, increasing globalization. The coin thus represents not just a monarch, but a symbol of stability in a rapidly changing world. The portrait on the coin. Coins of Elizabeth II have featured several different portraits over time, each reflecting her age and evolving public image. The 1997 50-pence coin uses the third portrait of the Queen, designed by Raphael Makhlouf. This portrait was introduced in 1985 and remained in use until 1997. It shows the Queen wearing the George IV state diadem, a crown traditionally worn for official state occasions. Makhlouf's design emphasizes dignity and timelessness, presenting the Queen in a classical style reminiscent of ancient coinage. Around the portrait appears the Latin inscription, Elizabeth II DG Reg. FD. This translates to Elizabeth II, by the grace of God, Queen, Defender of the Faith. Reverse design Britannia. The reverse side of the 1997 50-pence coin features the figure of Britannia, designed by Christopher Ironside. Britannia is a long-standing symbol of Britain, dating back to Roman times. She is typically depicted as a seated female figure holding a trident and shield, representing maritime power and national strength. On the coin, Britannia sits beside a lion. She holds a trident, symbolizing naval dominance. The lion represents courage and sovereignty. This imagery connects modern Britain to its ancient and imperial past. A year of transition, 1997. The year 1997 was significant in British history. It marked a time of political, cultural, and technological change. Political change. In 1997, Tony Blair became Prime Minister after a landslide victory for the Labour Party. His leadership marked the beginning of a new political era known as New Labour, emphasizing modernization and reform. Cultural events. 1997 was also the year of the tragic death of Diana, Princess of Wales. Her passing had a profound emotional impact on the nation and the monarchy. Economic context. Britain in 1997 was experiencing relative economic stability and growth, with increasing integration into global markets. Thus, the 1997 50 pence coin exists within a broader narrative of transition: political, social, and emotional. Size change and coin redesign. One of the most important aspects of the 1997 50 pence coin is that it was the last year of the original large size version. Later in 1997, a smaller version of the coin was introduced. Why the change? The original 50 pence coin was quite large and heavy compared to other coins in circulation. Advances in vending machines and coin handling technology made it possible to reduce the size without compromising functionality. The smaller coin was lighter and more convenient, maintained the same heptagonal shape, continued to feature Britannia. This makes the 1997 large 50 pence coin historically significant as the final issue of its kind. Technical specifications. The 1997 large 50 pence coin has the following characteristics. Shape: equilateral curve heptagon. Metal: cupronickel. Technical specifications. The 1997 large 50 pence coin has the following characteristics. Shape: equilateral curve heptagon. Metal: cupronickel. Weight: approximately 13.5 grams. Diameter: about 30 millimeters. These specifications distinguish it from the smaller version introduced later. Numismatic significance. For coin collectors, the 1997 50 pence coin holds particular interest. Transitional importance. It represents the end of an era, the final year before the size reduction. Collectability. While not extremely rare, coins in excellent condition, uncirculated or proof, are more valuable. Historical context. Collectors value it as a representation of late 20th century Britain, tied to major national events. Symbolism and national identity. Coins serve not only economic purposes, but also cultural ones. The 1997 50 pence coin communicates several layers of identity. Monarchy. The portrait of Elizabeth II reinforces the constitutional monarchy as a central institution. Maritime heritage. Britannia and her trident highlight Britain's naval history and island geography. Continuity. The consistent use of Latin inscriptions and traditional imagery links modern Britain to its past. The evolution of British coinage. The 1997 coin is part of a broader evolution in British currency. Earlier designs. Before decimalization, coins featured different denominations and designs rooted in medieval traditions. Modernization. The decimal system simplified transactions and aligned Britain with international standards. Artistic development. Designers like Christopher Ironside and Raphael Makeleff contributed to a more modern yet historically aware aesthetic. The role of the Royal Mint. The coin was produced by the Royal Mint, one of the oldest institutions in Britain, with origins dating back over 1,000 years. The Royal Mint is responsible for designing coins, producing currency, maintaining quality and security. Its work ensures that each coin meets strict standards of durability and accuracy. Legacy of the 1997 50 pence coin. Today, the 1997 50 pence coin remains a familiar object for collectors and historians. Educational value. It helps illustrate monetary reform, the role of symbolism in currency, the history of modern Britain. Cultural memory. For many people, it evokes memories of the late 1990s, a time of optimism, change, and uncertainty. Continuity into the future. Even after the introduction of new designs and commemorative coins, the 50 pence denomination continues to be a canvas for British storytelling. Conclusion. The 1997 50 pence coin of the United Kingdom is a small yet powerful historical document. Through its design, it reflects centuries of tradition, the enduring presence of Elizabeth II, and the evolving identity of Britain at the end of the 20th century. From its origins and decimalization to its role as the final large-size 50 pence coin, it embodies both continuity and change. The imagery of Britannia connects modern Britain to its ancient past, while the portrait of the Queen symbolizes stability amid transformation.